The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work.
Yes.
The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class. Keep them showing up at those jobs.
No, for real. Have you ever wondered how...
Why is Billy so crazy? Honestly, he's amazing. Billy, you so crazy. He reacts for all of you to see.
Billy, you so crazy.
Yo, what's cracking? What's bracking? It's your boy, Billy, you so crazy, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back with another one. Y'all read the title, so y'all know what I'm doing. Today, I am doing George Carlin on our Similarities. All right, y'all wanted me to keep bringing the George Carlin on these Comedy Sunday series, so today is the day. But first, before this video starts, man, I just gotta point out. So your boy had, I had like 5 different videos I was gonna upload today. Recorded them a couple days ago. My stupid self deleted them. Completely different comedians, man. Lost them. I'm not. Billy, you so crazy doesn't re-record. I don't. Like, it's either they're gonna be live, brand new, or it is what it is. You know. I just got too trigger happy. You ever get too happy when you start deleting stuff, and you know. Yeah, well, that's what happened to me. I got too happy in my dumb self before I realized I didn't upload it and have it up on the schedule. I just deleted it off my computer. So you guys get to watch this live on Sunday with me right now. All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please be a part of the So Crazy family by hitting that subscribe button. Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message, let me know what you want me to react to next, and I'll have it up for you at some point. Enough talking, y'all. Let's find out what my man George Carlin on our Similarities is all about.
Thank you very much. Well, tell you what. Now, to balance the scale, I'd like to talk about some things that bring us together. Things that point out our similarities instead of our differences. Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. Fairly simple thing, happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank. You know how I describe the economic and social classes in this country? The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work.
Yes.
The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class. Keep them showing up at those jobs.
No, for real. Have you ever wondered how you be putting in all these hours, and then there's people that still living life better than you, and they don't even work as much as you? It kills me till this day. Like, Billy, you so crazy. Like, literally, I clock in for this. Like, I clock in for this. Literally, and I'm seeing people going on Groupon vacations. I'm like, man, I'm trying to go on a vacation too, but I got works that gotta be done. Like, the people with the most time do the most traveling with no money. That's so crazy to me. So crazy. So stirring up the shit is something I like to do from time to time, but I also like to know that I can come back to these little things we have in common, little universal moments that we share separately, the things that make us the same. They're so small we hardly ever talk about them. Did you ever look at your watch and then you don't know what time it is? I do that on my phone.
And you have to look again, and you still don't know the time. So you look a third time and somebody says, "What time is it?" You say, "I don't know." Did you ever notice how sometimes all day Wednesday, you keep thinking it's Thursday? And it happens over and over all day long.
Yeah.
And then the next day, you're all right again. Did you ever find yourself standing in one of the rooms in your house and you can't remember why you went in there?
Literally. Right before I recorded this video, man, I walked in here, didn't know what the heck I was about to do. I didn't know what I was about to do. I happened to just look at my computer and I remembered. Crazy.
And 2 words float across your mind: Alzheimer's disease. You ever been talking to yourself and somebody comes in the room and you have to make believe you were singing? And you hope to God the other person really believes there's a song called What Does She Think I Am? Some kind of putz? Little experiences we've all had. You ever been sitting in a railroad train in a station and there's another train sitting right next to you and one of them starts to move and you can't tell which one it is? How about when you're out on a small boat on a windy day? You ever been out rocking back and forth for 3 or 4 hours trying to keep your balance? Rough seas, little boat. Then you get back into the shore and you're standing on the dock and you can swear there was something inside of you that was still out there rocking. Did you ever try to pick up a suitcase you thought was full, but it wasn't? And you go, and for just a split second you feel really strong. How about when you're looking through a chain link fence? Did you ever notice if you're just the right distance from a chain link fence, sometimes it seems to go, what is that? How do they do that? Did you ever try to tell somebody they have a little bit of dirt on their face? You can never get them to rub the right spot, can you? Say, you got a little bit of dirt right here. They always go, where, here? And you just want to slap the bastard. Did you ever notice how awful your face looks in a mirror in a restroom that has fluorescent lights? Every cut, scrape, scratch, scar, scab, bruise, boil, bump, pimple, zit, wart, welt, and abscess you've had since birth all seem to come back at the same time. And all you can think of is, I gotta get the fuck out of here! Did you ever notice sometimes when you're walking with your arm around your date, one of you has to change the way you're walking? Men and women don't walk the same. One of them has to change. Either the man has to walk like this, or the woman has to walk like this. Joey, how are you? How about when you're going up a flight of stairs and you think there's one more step? And you go,
that is the worst. Oh my gosh, that's the worst.
And then you have to kind of keep doing that, you know? So people will think it's something you do all the time. I do this all the time. It's the 3rd stage of syphilis. Same thing happens when you're going down the stairs. You could swear there was one more step. Holy shit. My hips are in my chest.
And you got to be careful with that when you think it's an extra step, because you mess around and lock them knees. This is something that I learned in the Army. I don't know. I guess never in life have I ever locked both of my knees before, but I remember them telling us when we were marching. And when you're standing at attention, make sure not to keep your knees bent just a little bit, because if you don't, you're gonna drop. At first, I thought it was like, how you just gonna, you know, you lock your legs, you gonna drop? What? How's that possible? I kid you not, we standing in formation. This is when I was just in reception. I wasn't even at basic training yet. In reception, we're standing, like they had us standing, you know, they're trying to play mind games with you. That's what basic training and stuff is all about. But they had us standing in formation for literally what it seemed like hours. I don't know. I didn't have a watch on. I have no time perception whatsoever at that time, but it seemed like forever. But there were people, like, I was falling asleep, standing up. Like, that was the first time I ever in life fell asleep standing up. But I messed around, fell asleep, like too hard. I fell forward, knees locked up. When I tell you, I looked like I was doing a Michael Jackson. Oh my God, and it was a vending machine right in front of me. That joker woke me up. I went, boop. I hopped right back up like a crackhead. Like, I got up like, oh, huh? Somebody called my name, didn't nobody say nothing. Didn't nobody, because everybody else was half asleep. Thank God we was all sleep deprived, because had just one person had a little bit of energy in them, oh, they would have clowned me for sure. Now, granted, no one's ever talked about it again after it happened. So I don't even know if they remember. But I dang sure, because when I tell y'all, I smacked, and I'll never forget, because it was like a Mountain Dew vending machine or something. Like, it had Mountain Dew, Pepsi. I knew all the Cokes. That's how you know I fell on all the knobs. Ha! Like, I knew every soda in there. There was one water, Dasani. Everything else, iced tea, Brisk, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Pepsi, Cola. Like, I knew it all, bro. The Army taught me, don't lock your knees, because you will fall. You will fall. I seen people just, we in formation, just, fall out. They fall so fast, you just like, you blink and they're on the ground. That is a pro tip for y'all. Don't lock both your knees. Now, it's going to be somebody watching this video like, what? Really? You can lock both your knees and you'll pass out? I'm telling you, you will fall. Just try it. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead and try it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead and do it.
When you drink grapefruit juice in the morning, do you go like this? I do too. Why do we drink it? It's like ice cream throat. You know when you've been eating ice cream too fast and you get that frozen spot in the back of your throat, but you can't do anything about it because you can't reach it to rub it? You just have to kind of wait for it to go away, and it does. Then what do? Eat more ice cream! What are we, fucking stupid? Did you ever fall asleep on a late afternoon and wake up after dark and you don't know what goddamn day it is? Like when you have your head on the pillow. Do you ever notice when you have your head on the pillow, if you close the bottom eye, the pillow is down there. Then if you switch eyes, the pillow moves up there. Whoa, holy shit, Dave, look at this. The mystery of the moving pillow. I think it's related to the chain link fence mystery myself. Do you ever have to sneeze while you're taking a piss? It's frightening, isn't it? It's frightening because actually you can't do it. It's physically impossible to sneeze while pissing. Your brain won't let it happen. Your brain says, stop pissing! We're going to sneeze now! Because your brain knows you might blow your asshole out.
That dude said you might blow your butthole out. Wow. All right, so that was George Carlin on our Similarities. All right, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, man, please video thumbs up, comment down below. Right now, what do you want to see me react to next? Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message on any one of those. I also have a Patreon in the description, so feel free. If you want to donate, help the channel out, you know, support. No pressure if you can't, you know what I'm saying? No worries. Shout out to all my Patreon folks. You guys keep your boy very busy. As usual, you guys know this is my Sunday comedy special where we do nothing but comedian stand-ups all Sunday long. So if you're new here, this is what we do. Bring some laughter to the end of your weekend and start the new one off with the same type of energy, man. I really appreciate you guys rocking with me. It's your boy, Billy So Crazy. I'll see you on the next video, man. I'm out this thing.